back to Kicking It with Kruse. Here we go. Welcome back. Guys always like, follow, share, do all that stuff. I'm supposed to say that more often because I have to. Welcome back, guys. Let's see. I think we're live now, finally. Yes, we are live. Always dealing with that every day, day in, day out technology stuff, guys. So sorry about the little bit of hesitation. If anybody's out there right now, happy to be here as always. We'll see how it goes today. Because I'm going to tell you right now, we had some issues before. I guess, you know what, you could always do, GR, if you want to be just like talking, you could always talk and it's not have you on camera if you want. I was thinking about that too until you're feeling good. So that's up to you. That's always up to you, but it's very quiet. Hey, welcome to Kickin' with Kruse. Good to see you guys. Welcome back. Oh, GR has joined the conversation. What's up, GR?
Just bleeding to death over here.
Oh boy. That's not good. Not good, GR. Like, we'll send you to the hospital if we have to. You know, just don't do that on us. Welcome back, GR. Hi. You have. Besides that, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great, except the nosebleed. But I'm going to get that taken care of in about a week and a half.
Okay, you gotta take care of that. I hate to see you dealing with that. So that's a lot. Like every day, I thought it was done too. I thought it was totally done. You're like, it's happening right now. That's what I thought when I saw you too. I'm like, oh geez, but well, it'll be okay. You'll get it. You'll get under control soon, hopefully. Very soon. Stuff does happen. Well, it's gonna be a fun show regardless. GR, happy to have you here. Yeah, happy to have you here. Yeah, it's gonna be good. We got Pepe here too.
I'm electrifying.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Holla.
He's always having a good time. I don't know if Pepe's going to be able to make it tonight with all of his stuff going on. Pepe's been dealing with some eye issues too. So, yeah, not good. Not good at all. It does, right? It does. It's too much. It's too much. We need to have some fun in our lives.
May I have a little bit of that ukulele?
What's up, W? How you doing? I have no ukulele for you, Pep Star. I'm sorry I don't have a ukulele.
Hey, man, where did you come from? Welcome to Cruise Control.
Oh, yeah, we got a new person here, Pep Star, right? We got a new person out here, GR. What's up? What's up, W? You're putting what? Oh, okay. Oh, it's Win Johnny. What's up? What's up? Is it okay? I haven't seen you in a while here. Change your name again, huh? That's okay. It's fine to change your name. I mean, I get that. People change their name all the time in here. Was there a reason why? You got Sonic the Hedgehog there now? Was there a new kind of time in your life? You're like, you know what? It's time to be this now. Going for this. Let's go.
Well, it beats lose Johnny, you know.
Yeah, right. There you go, GR. Win Johnny. Better than lose Johnny. Win Johnny, win. Win, Johnny, win. I like that. Anyways, a lot to talk about, guys. Let's just quickly start this just off the top. So Knight Rider is getting a reboot because my last name was kind of boring. W said, okay. Well, I mean, it's I'm happy you got something fun now too. Win Johnny. So. Yeah, W. Just a W. And is this a W for Hasselhoff? A reboot of Knight Rider? Not sure about that. But Knight Rider is getting a reboot. Now, John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossenberg, and Josh Held, the creators behind the worldwide Netflix sensation, are in talks right now to bring in Knight Rider. Guys, Knight Rider's 1980s drama centered on a computerized talking car to bring it to the big screen. Now, these guys themselves are in early talks to write the screenplay, and Schlossenberg is in early talks to direct. The trio will produce, and they're hoping to bring it forward very soon right now. I'm going to tell you, though, I don't know. Knight Rider, I don't know if it's actually necessary. We need to make another one of these. I mean, they had the original series, which aired on NBC from, like 1982 to, 86.
86.
It's 86 GR, 86. And, I mean, that's not bad. The Hoff, making some good prolific moments in his career at that point. People really loved him. It really set his trajectory for his whole career. But Knight Rider was key. It was key for his career, I would say, in general now. And I don't know who will be taking over the voice of Kit. I know we had like Will Arnett. I think it was in the TV show Reboot that did at one point. And then we had like, I think they tried doing a movie or something like that too at one point too. I don't know. But it's been in development for a long time. I
never saw a movie.
I think there was a made-for-TV movie, wasn't there?
Right. It could have been, Brian. I remember the series, and to be honest with you, it wasn't all that great.
Oh, you didn't watch? You didn't like the original series at all?
Oh, no, I did like it a little bit, but let's just say the special effects were not of the quality today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the special effects were probably ridiculous. I had a buddy, GR, that was actually like, he was talking to me about like how much he loves Knight Rider. And he took a car. He bought one of the Knight Rider cars, the actual ones they shot with, and then he rebuilt it and made it all work. And Kit talks it and all of that. It's pretty cool. His YouTube,
I think that was a Camaro, I think.
Well, it might have been a Camaro, but it was one of the actual set cars, and it was all kind of beat down. He bought it. It was all kind of beat down, and then he fixed it up. He did a whole video about fixing it up on YouTube. It's got a lot of views. Just try to get that guy over here. I didn't think about that. Just try to get him to come on the show. But he does like a lot of the old Apple stuff. He goes and finds old technology, and then he tries to like bring it to nowadays. It's kind of interesting, you know?
Okay, well, I think I've stopped leaking.
Okay, yeah, there you go. What's up? What's up, Atlanta 76? I'm just not sure. But you're kind of frozen though, GR too. So, oh, you're gone. Can't hear you either. Oh, you're refreshed. What's up, Atlanta? How you doing today? Having a good day? Talking about Knight Rider. They're doing a Knight Rider reboot. It's like I just don't even know why we would touch. Like I said, they tried to reboot the original one, and they did that series that came out, and I was like, meh, do we really need to do more Knight Riders? I don't know. GR was not sold on it. Yeah, Knight Rider
Well,
reboot.
like I said, it was cute except for the special effects.
Yeah. I think it's like a Netflix type deal, though, too. But the special effects weren't great. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was big for the Hoff. The Hoff made a lot of money on there too. I mean, I would imagine, right? And also
that running on the beach, Brian.
That and running on the beach, that was big for him too. Running on the beach, he was having a good time doing that. But I mean, maybe you can find audience, but like, who would play the Hoff? That's my question. Chalamet, GR, Chalamet as the Hoff. I just love to say that now. This
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But these guys did Cobra Kai, so it's the Cobra Kai creators that actually are making this. So they brought back. If you think about that, they brought back all of the Cobra Kai stuff, the Karate Kid stuff, and they revolutionized that. Can they do that with the Hoff? The Hoff made a ton singing across the pond. You're right. The Hoff made so much money overseas, right, GR? People love the Hoff overseas. Yeah. I think you got a little bit of red on your face. Are you you're just hot to bother over there, GR?
The other side, huh?
Yeah. GR's making out the girls before he came on here, everybody. They're getting around for GR, making out with the girls.
The lips, they leave the lipstick on me. What's a man to do?
But it's the Karate Kid people, so I'm kind of like, maybe there's a world where this can work because they did take and make Ralph Macchio a name again. They brought the movie forward now, and that did okay. It didn't do fantastic. But I think that the series did so great. Maybe this series can be just as good. You get the right people doing the voice of Kit and the right person behind, of course, who the Hoff was. You think the Hoff would make an appearance in this, GR? Someplace along the line? Because they brought back Ralph Macchio. You think they'll actually bring the Hoff back to be the lead character?
The lead character? Well, they could. I mean, it's not like it's really tough to drive a car, you know?
Yeah, they're really very tough to drive a car. Atlanta's like, I need to see Pep Star. Peppy's here. He's always here, right, Pep Star?
Anywho.
Hey, happy to have Atlanta here, right, Pep Star? Always happy to have Atlanta here. Good to see you, Pep Star. Yeah. Pep Star is always doing good these days, but
it's awesome to see the chat so active tonight. How y'all doing? True.
Oh, it's Pep Star saying hi. Hey, good to see you, Pep Star. Good to have you.
Can we do a toast?
Good? A toast to what, Pep Star? What are we doing a toast to? What are we doing? What do you think he wants to? Is this guy? Is he already having a few alcoholic or adult beverages? Gr. See, I just messed it up. Just messed it up.
Did she just say that?
You called me a she?
Peppy does a lot of strange things.
Yeah, he does. He really does. Oh, he's going nuts now. Going nuts now, Gr. I don't know what that was about.
Do I look happy?
He likes to be the center of attention, Brian. You know that.
Really does. Really does. Sorry. Going crazy. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. I'm yelling at his little chair over there. He's going nuts. I'm like, would you stop? Would you calm down? I don't know what he wants.
Hot dog.
He wants a hot dog, apparently. I don't know, Gr. Good to have you back, Gr.
He wants a hot toddy.
He wants a, yeah, he probably does want a hot toddy. He probably does.
Girls love the Pep Star.
Yeah, okay. All right. Enough of him, right, Gr? Enough of him. We gotta calm him down. Peppy, would you watch this, man? Reboot.
What?
Knight Rider, man. Reboot Knight Rider. Would you go see that? Will you make it happen?
Only if GR buys a ticket.
Well, there you go. It comes down to you, Gr. Peppy's gonna watch it.
Well, I take the little rascal with me.
You're lying to the Pep Star.
He'd get upset though, Brian. He'd have to be on a leash and he'd go crazy.
He doesn't like being on a leash, not at all. He would go nuts. He would go all over the place. Like, all right, Peppy wants to watch some Fraser. Yeah, I think he'd probably watch some Fraser. He needs to get some therapy, I think, doesn't he, Gr?
Yeah, Prof Apparel just joined us.
Oh, welcome to the conversation, Prof. How you doing?
You know it.
Oh, it's Proof. Hello. Can't read either.
Oh, yeah, Proof Apparel. Welcome to the conversation. How you doing? Pepstar was telling us all about his amazing experiences going to the movie theater.
Squirrel.
Okay, he's done. Good. And also, Gr, I got to say that I think that the Hoff could come back for a Knight Rider spinoff because, I mean, they did it with Ralph Macchio. They did it again with the original cast of Karate Kid, bringing into Cobra Kai. Why would they not do it now with Knight Rider? If it's the same people, they like the nostalgia, they probably love the show too. Makes sense they bring them back.
Yeah, I could see it. It might work.
Did you see I would say the reboot though is really bad. The Will Arnett one as the voice of Kit. I think they only did a pilot, didn't they? I think it was only like a pilot, or maybe a few episodes.
Yeah, I think it was just a pilot. I don't think it was anything more than that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's going to be awesome. We got Will Arnett's going to be funny, had some comedy. But Kit wasn't funny at all. Kit was just like very, very straight, right? The whole time. Very straight character.
Very, very, very serious.
Very serious, yes. I know my buddy, I gotta find out what his YouTube channel is. Because you guys should check that out. You to the tubes. I can't even think of what it is. But he goes back in time and he pulls up all this old technology, and the Kit thing was awesome. I bet if I search it in my algorithm, Kit restoration, I bet it'll pop up. Restoration. Big word, GR, restoration, right? Big word.
Well, it is only 10 o'clock in the morning, for God's sake.
Yeah, I know. It's too early for me. I mean, I'm doing the morning show, and I'm like, I'm not a morning person. I've never been a morning person. Maybe one day I
laugh. I get up at 4 in the morning, and he goes, "You get up at what time?"
Yeah. I'm like, I can't do that. Retro recipes. If you guys go to Retro Recipes, he has a whole thing about it. It's got he's got like 400,000 views on it, something like that. So, I mean, not too bad.
I'd take it.
His channel really blew up this past year because he started grabbing all these. I worked with his wife, and then we got to know each other. I worked with his wife on Ant-Man Quantumania, and she was the stand-in for the Wasp. And we worked a lot of hours. And they were at that point in Ant-Man, which is a couple of years ago now. They were at like 8,000, something like that, subscribers. And we were just starting pretty much cruise control. And she's like, just keep doing it. You'll get there. Now they have 293,000 subscribers.
We take that.
Right? I would totally take that. Can you imagine? That's a massive blow up in like 2 years. But that's how it goes.
Lie.
That's how it goes sometimes. And they're just like talking about old retro stuff. And they make, he fixes things up. It's kind of cool. But Round of applause. Round of applause for Retro Recipes, everybody. Retro Recipes. I bet this will be a hit. Lana, would you watch a Knight Rider reboot out there? Would you check that out, or do you think that's just too far gone? I think I would watch it. I mean, I would at least see it, see if it does well, but I don't think it's necessary. GR's like, you'll watch anything. I see that face. I know what he's thinking. He'll watch anything. Very true. I do watch anything. I do. Somebody has to, GR. Somebody's got to watch it. Give it a chance. Have to watch, Atlanta says. Have to watch.
You did claim the other day that there was once a movie you didn't like and you couldn't remember what it was.
Couldn't remember. I still can't remember. Remember I saw it, I'm like, did I just watch that? Like, what was the point in that movie? I know Jurassic Park 3 I didn't really care for, but I went back and rewatched and I found some love for it again. But there was something I saw that was like, it was just really dumb.
One of our viewers, she's not here today, but Queen from our nighttime show.
Yeah.
She said Jurassic Park 3 was good for a vacuum movie.
Great vacuum movie. I love doing that too. They're getting that from me, I think, GR, because I keep telling people, it's a good, we put in the background, do some vacuuming, clean up a little bit, get in there and call it a good day. But getting more of that Knight Rider and Kick coming soon, guys. But we got more breaking news to talk about, guys. Guys, Ready or Not 2 is coming, guys. Ready or Not 2 is coming. Now, Ready or Not, Here I come. You can't see, GR. It's good. It's a good movie, the first one.
Right back where I started from.
Right back where I started. I really liked the first movie. The first movie was really good. Samara Weaving, she's great. She's so great. And she is going to marry into this family, this big rich family, but she gets there and there's this ritual where they're going to they lock the doors. If she can live to midnight, then she can live. But if she doesn't, then they're going to sacrifice her to the devil because they have to sacrifice somebody to the devil every year. Apparently, and they bring her to these games. And of course, guys, that first one, it's really a great time. It's an interesting kind of premise. I haven't seen something like that before. And when I watched it, I was not expecting it to be that good. But Elijah Wood now is signed on for the sequel. And they're saying they're picking up right where it left off. So immediately after, and the after effects, if you saw it, of course, it's her in an ambulance. There's a lot of adult stuff that has happened on the screen. By that, I mean a little bit of gore and all that. But it was a really good movie, really was. And they announced that Elijah Wood joined back in April of last year, and he had an interview recently talking about this. And also Tyler Gillett, who was also one of the directors, was talking about this too, saying they loved it so much, they're excited, big fan of Radio Silence, who's a production company making it, and their films. And they're so excited to bring this forward and add on to that whole universe. But they don't have any ideas beyond picking up right before it ends. You know how it goes sometimes. When these things are early like this, they just don't tell you anything. But they're saying they have a release date, though, official for it now, April 10th of 2026. So at least we're getting a release date. That's a little bit of an update for it. I know this came out a while ago that they were going to make this. And then Elijah Wood attached to it. Ready or Not 2, Elijah Wood, making it happen. So it's that's cool, guys. But then, nothing happens for it was a long time ago. And that's when are we going to get something? And then bam, we finally got something that dropped right now. I am excited to see it. I don't know if GR is. GR, did you see the first one?
No.
GR's this is, you don't really like these kind of romp into the horror verse, though. You're not really big into that.
I call it the boring verse.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love this world. There's a lot of people that love horror movies, GR. Come on. There's got to, there's got to be something joy you'll find here. There's got to be one horror movie you like.
Can't think of one off the top of my head.
Atlanta, is there one that you like? Did you like these Ready or Not? And always, guys, please follow, share, help us craft this algorithm. Welcome to Kicking It with Kruse, guys, your one-stop shop for entertainment talk. Yes, on TikTok. Yeah,
that's how you feel. Then you roll with it. Roll out.
Thanks, Pep Star. But yeah, GR, come on. Samara Weaving, she's great. I like her. She's a fantastic actor.
No, I'm not saying she's not a great actor, Brian. That's kind of movies I find boring to the max.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's going to get killed in this scene. You can tell by the music what's going to happen.
They're taking somebody out, somebody's going down. It happens all, man, I kind of enjoy it. It's boring, Atlanta said, but Atlanta's not all about another ready or not. Ready or not, it's coming now. I don't know, we'll see. It's kind of like a romp into that, like, I mean, it was pretty gory. It really was. It was pretty brutal. And like everybody gets taken out in the whole family. And then at the end, it's just her pretty much at the end, just by herself. Even like the husband to be, he gets in on it too. He's trying to protect her, but yep, everybody goes away. He's like, but I love her, but the devil needs his due. So that's it. Will the devil be back, GR, you think, for this one?
Oh, why not? I mean, nobody left from the original cast but her and the devil.
Yeah, watch. Maybe she's pregnant with this fiance's baby to be, and that because that's still attached to the family, that is why the devil is still coming after her. What's up, King? Maybe that's what it is, GR. What do you think? Does that seem far-fetched?
Way far.
Hey, babies sometimes, bring a narrative together, just like that movie. Baby's coming, guys. I don't know if you guys want to see this, but Anna Kendrick, and also, again, I can't do his laugh, Seth Rogen, have signed on for a new drama called Babies. Babies. How you been, King? And this right now is going to shoot in Los Angeles. Give me a round of applause for that. Shooting in LA in November, guys. Big thing, at least we're shooting in LA. The tax incentives are happening too. A new voting. Well, we did the interview yesterday for the actual election. So I interviewed Seth, or not Seth. I'm thinking about Seth Rogen now. Chuck Slavin. I interviewed him yesterday. We had a good sit down for like an hour and 16 minutes talking about the business, talking about his path for the union because he's running for national. I'm running for local. And some controversy came up for him. So we sat down, we talked about him, and we had a conversation. That's over on my other page on the YouTube, the tubes. And there's nothing else happening beyond that. We've been blowing it up everywhere. And so we'll see if that gets some traction. And I'm looking to try to, interview anybody else. I sent a thing to Sean Astin to see if he would talk to me. And I just saw as we're talking that Jody Long, who is our former LA president, just sent out a message. So I'm guessing that's probably going to be endorsing Jolie Fisher, who I'm running against, and maybe saying like, I have no experience. Who knows? We'll see. I'll look at it. I'm all about like working together. So personally, like whatever happens, Atlanta, we'll see what happens. I can only hope for the best, put it out there and try. That's all we can do. And, I know people are really getting into a GR right now with all the politics of the union. And I'm just like, we need to put the politics of the country aside, and we got to figure it out to work this through with all the different members. 160,000 members in our union of all walks of life. We got to find a way for us all to figure this out to make this union stronger. We'll see. We'll see if we can do it, GR. I don't know what this email said that came through. I'm kind of fascinated now. What do you think? I bet it's just like her supporting Jolie. What do you think, GR?
It's going to be that.
She's our current president, as you know. Let me see. I just want to see if she says anything. Oh, I was just saying all the things she's done. Oh, at least it was like this is great, actually. This is something you should do. It's like she's actually sent a letter out to the members being like, thank you. I've been your president. I'm stepping down, and good luck in the future, pretty much, That's good. This is something, I feel like I still want.
About time she said something.
I can read it for you, Atlanta.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's a message from Los Angeles local president Jody Long. The Los Angeles local had a very active spring into summer. As you know, SAG-AFTRA has been committed to revitalizing local production and bringing jobs back to Los Angeles. On May 8th, we hosted an event, Here's Looking at You, LA, which brought our sister union, Stay in LA, and many other industry partners together with our members. Also in attendance were California Assemblymember Rick Chavez and State Senator Ben Allen, who together championed the California tax incentives in Sacramento, as well as many LA City Council members, along with Mayor Karen Bass. This is pretty long, guys, so get ready for this. This all took place at the SAG-AFTRA Foundation's beautiful Meryl Streep Center for Performing Arts, located in the penthouse of our SAG-AFTRA headquarters. Penthouse. It was a good night of getting together, putting faces to names, and most importantly, exchanging ideas on how to bring work back here to where where the industry started, Hollywood, the city of angels. 9 days after our event, Mayor Bass held a press conference at SAG-AFTRA announcing her signing of an executive order adjusting film permit fees, streamlining a process and removing our regulatory obstacles to keep more film and television production in LA. That was the first of many surprises to come. Now, I will say this so fast as we're talking about this. Karen Bass did sign that executive order, but then after that, they still signed with Film LA that kept all the regulatory stuff there. So it didn't do anything, which, again, I just like to call a spade. Like, you did put that out there, but then you signed something allowing all the red tape to be there. That's a conversation that has to happen with Karen Bass. A few weeks later, we got a call from LA City Council member Adrian Nazarian, who in April made a motion to the city to adjust the film permitting fees that Karen Bass signed into executive order. He too wanted to come to SAG-AFTRA to hear our members' thoughts on getting production back in LA. Didn't stop there. 2 weeks later, LA Councilwoman Kathy Yaroslavsky's office called and asked to do the same thing. We found they both represent districts where many people who live, and they know that our members do work here. That brings revenue to many other businesses and workers in our communities. Then on July 2nd, Governor Gavin Newsom signed a $750 million California tax credit at the old Warner Ranch lot, which are sister unions, industry partners, and legislators with Karen Bass in attendance. It was there that we heard from you, our members, sent in the most signatory and calls to Governor Newsom's office, which made me extremely proud. Bravo and thank you. We will call on you again at the right time to get other things passed when needed. I'd also like to thank our staff and our Governor Affairs and Public Policy Department, Carrie Wood, Einerstun, and Tara Conasari, who have done exceptional work in facilitating all this. So along with the federal tax incentives that are going to working on, I'm keeping fingers crossed that together we will start rolling in for our members and the whole of Los Angeles. We are all in this together, and our voices together are what make us undeniably strong. In addition to the ratification of the interactive media contract, the commercials contract, the network television contract, we've made many events over the last few months. It's been an action-packed spring into summer. Lastly, I will be stepping down at the end of my tenure in September. I want to thank our amazing LA committees for their committed hard work, our LA staff, headed by Serena Kung, and who not only did a knockout job in keeping things running smoothly, but who also was invaluable to me during my 4 years as your LA president. It's been an honor to serve you, and I will never forget the joy I have had seeing you thrive when things go well and interacting with you all. Be it on a committee, the picket lines, in the boardrooms, or some panel we saw and shared together. That connection was the best gift. Stay in your truth, have fun, and no matter what, do what you do best and thrive. Wishing you a meaningful and restful Labor Day, a holiday born from the strength and solidarity of workers like you. Until we meet again, all good things, Jody Long. From an outsider's opinion, I think Karen Bass is a joke, as is Gavin. Read it. Atlanta 76 says, well, I just think it took too long. But the thing is, like, even like what happened there with, I know she should be very happy that these incentives are coming through. Yes, I'm happy they're coming through too, GR. But the thing is, like, she's been our president for 4 years, and you really don't hear much from her at all. You know, and this finally was something because we were at a breaking point, and they announced the tax incentives are going to happen back in October. We were trying to push for them, and they didn't actually happen until now, August. That's a long time, and a lot of hurt happening in that time.
Long.
It's a long time. And it just is a bummer that it took so long. Now, I think if you were really want to be pushing for it, now these meetings were happening this week, that week. That's cool. It's happening. But some of these dates, like you look at it too, let's see here. So July, what was before July? It was April. We did something April, something in May, and then something in July. You know, that's a long time in between. Like, that's a lot of time of people hurting. So it should have been bam, 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 if you ask me. That's how I would be. Bam, 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 calling everybody, checking up every day, and being involved. And she's also saying that, you know, because she really, thing is about our presidents, they're kind of like, here's why I say, this is why I said it on the actual live stream, they're kind of like a figurehead, but they're not actually doing the job. They have a local person running the office, and that's what it is. I don't think that's right. Our president should be there doing the job. And then they should be the figurehead too, but they should be doing the job. Be their inner workings all the time. And that's what I would be. That's what I would be. And that's what Chuck said he would be too. We'll see. You know, we'll see how this election shakes out. I'm trying to reach out to see how Sean would want to do it too. If Sean wants to be national president, I want to see how he would do it too for the voters and for you guys out there to see. We'll see if he gets back to me. I haven't checked it. Let's see. I haven't checked it since we went live, but I haven't heard back from him since yesterday.
Don't hold your breath, Brian.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna hear back from him. I mean, I just wish that we'd have leaders that just don't send emails. You know what I mean? Like an email is great and all, but like get on tape, talk to us. We have social media. We have all these different aspects. Go live someplace, do something, do a press conference that's live, do more stuff like that. We have the technology. Why not? You just set an iPhone up and go live, and they can see you. You know what I mean? You can talk to the people and answer questions. I think that means a lot. But we'll see. We'll see what happens this election cycle. Jolie Fisher hasn't really said anything either. She sent one thing out. And there was like, I've been doing these things and I'll do great for you. And then the same thing happened with Sean Astin. He sent one email out. Now he finally put a video out where he was talking like this last week. I'm like, that's good. I just think we need to be more open and more connected to our members, And I don't think that, I think that Chuck sometimes, he gets a little dirty sometimes with his stuff, that people do that. And he, I brought up the Lord of the Rings thing, but I don't understand why it matters to him, because the global rule number one is that you don't do non-union. And then the whole thing he brought up during our interview was that, Sean had done it when his mother was SAG-AFTRA national president, he had actually done it. So it's like, GR, I don't know. It's that's kind of a weird thing to do. Your mom's president and you're doing a non-union project. But then again, it's Lord of the Rings. You think you would have been like, we have to make this union somehow and fight for that.
Well, he's going to be doing more of them, so he'll be president. We'll never see him.
Yeah, I think that's a fair thing to actually assess. I also think it's a struggle. Like I told Chuck yesterday, it's a struggle though too. I feel the other side as well. When there's no jobs, when everything's going non-union and you can't work, you can't pay your bills. What are you supposed to do? As a human being, I understand when people say, "Well, I took this job because I could." You know what I mean? What am I supposed to do? I mean, I'm compassionate towards that. I don't think Chuck is. Chuck is not. Chuck seems like he does. He's not. He's like, no, that's it. Hard line. I'm a little bit more compassionate about that than he is. So that's where we differ, and that's where we'll try to find our, our center. We'll try to work it out. That's what we can do. That's how you do. That's how you help the people. And there's a meeting with the other side, the coalition, on Sunday. They invited me to come, so I'm going to go to it. Why would I not? I might be working with all them. What was that, JR?
Are you not afraid to walk in on those people?
I'm not. I know a lot of them, and and we'll see what they might even come at me. But you know what I mean? I'm fine answering questions. You know what I mean? I got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. I was like, let's go. That's why I'm like, I'll talk to anybody. We'll have a conversation, and we'll go from there. And we'll see what happens. You never know what'll happen, GR. You never know. I think if I win, it'll be a massive upset, but it might be amazing for a lot of people. I'll do my best.
I think you'd shock the hell out of people, Brian.
Yeah, I probably would. Because I'll be like, we're going to work right now. Even Chuck said I would hold him to it. He said he wants to roll his sleeves up and try to fix the pension and the health. All right, I'm going to start sending you stuff. This is what I want to do. Like I said before, I got a person that I already have in touch with that wants to that does like all these insurance company policies, and they're willing to go and like talk to all the insurance companies and get the best policy for all of our members. I'm like 160,000 people. She's like, all right, let's go. And so if I can get a new policy worked out that's actually affordable for every member, because you have 160,000 members, we can maybe fix the healthcare that way. I don't know why nobody does that. That seems like that's like a no-brainer. At least try and then put that out there. And then the pension, and then we got to go to Congress. We might have to propose a bill. It might have to be Jimmy Stewart. And that's why I asked Chuck too. I go, would you go to Congress? Would you go to the Senate? Would you go do that? Because then I have him on tape saying,
so we'd have, I know it's going to be called now.
What's
Mr.
that?
Kruse goes to Washington.
Right? Let's go. I'm down for it. Mr. Kruse goes to Washington. I'll be like, let's go, Chuck, too. You know what I mean? If he wins, like, let's go. And I'll tell the same thing to Sean Astin if he wins. Let's go. Let's do it. And I'll work with everybody. I'm going to tell you one thing, though. If Sean never responds to me, I will be a little disappointed if he doesn't say anything to me. And if I win, I will definitely bring that up to him after I win. I will. I'll sit down like, this is very disappointing. He didn't even respond to me.
Like I said, Brian, to get a response from Sean, don't hold your breath.
I'm not holding my breath. But that's the thing too, like, because again, I don't think he thinks I stand a chance, which is again ridiculous. Like, we live in a democracy in our union. That's what it's supposed to be. And I'm on the ballot. They're on the ballot, but they just don't want to give me even time of day. Well, a lot of the people that I know that are, in my community, they give me the time of day. But, a lot of them are champion me on. But we'll see what happens. We'll see, GR. All you can do is put your best foot forward.
A couple more weeks is all you got, Brian.
That's it. A couple more weeks. We'll find out. If I don't win, it's okay. If I win, going to work. I might not be here on TikTok as much, but I'm going to work. There won't be any big, long shows because I'll have to juxtaposition. I'll probably be here. Maybe I'll do this as office hours, do like an hour Monday through Friday as office hours. Maybe we'll call us cruise control office hours. It's kind of good, right?
Yeah, there you go.
It's office hours. I'm just sitting here hanging out, drinking coffee, and talking to people about the union.
Live from the headquarters.
Live from the headquarters, Monday through Friday, office hours, right? That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. Kicking with Kruse, office hours. Anyways, we're having fun. But that babies is coming. Babies. And it's an ensemble drama, GR, about the journey to parenthood. Or not, maybe.
Been there, done that.
Right? Struggling with the decision of whether or not to have a child, bring it into this world. Her and her husband become instant co-parents when their newly divorced friends move into their home with their 3-year-old. And it's going to start in November here in Los Angeles. I kind of like this quite a bit. I think this is kind of fun. I also like Anna Kendrick. And I also like Seth Rogen. He's great. I can't do his laugh. Oh, man, my voice is not doing good today, GR. My voice is a little hoarse today.
A horse is a horse, of course.
I'm hoping it warms up soon. I was thinking about like not even doing this. I'm like, maybe I just don't do it. But usually when I do this, it warms up and it gets better by the end of the show. But there's like, that's what I'm saying. I can't, the week is hard talking this much. It's hard. 8 hours of nonstop talking. It's not easy. It's not easy. GR's like, yeah, I know.
Wine.
As always, guys, please like, follow, share. Help us crack this algorithm. Welcome to Kicking It with Kruse.
And if you have some cheese, send it to Brian to go with his whining. It'd be great.
I'm going to whine about this too. Why did Ridley Scott not do the Terminator movie? Why did Ridley Scott not do T3? I mean, come on. This sounds like a no-brainer to me. After T2 with James Cameron, like, if we would have had T3 with Ridley Scott and Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think that would have been a great movie. But Ridley Scott said that he said he didn't want to F it up. He said he didn't want to F it up. He wanted to make it real, and he was worried that he would actually, after T2, there was no way he could actually touch that. I'm proud about this. I turned it down after he offered $20 million. $20 million. And he said that he was like laughing. He was like, you know what? They asked him, he said no. And they said, what would it take? He goes, I want what Arnie's getting paid. If you give me what Arnie's getting paid, then I'll take it. And then they said, okay. And he goes, F me. Because they said yes. And then he said, I just couldn't do it though. It's not my thing. And he let it go. And then he continued to say, it's like doing a Bond movie, he said. The essence of Bond movie is fun and camp. Terminator is pure comic strip. I couldn't make it. I wouldn't make it real. I would try and it wouldn't work out. And then so I said I didn't want to F it up, so I left it alone. But I honestly think that Ridley Scott's interpretation of a Terminator movie would have been really cool. GR. Ridley Scott's a talent.
Ridley is incredible. But to be honest with you, Brian, I just don't think it was his type of movie.
You don't think so at all?
No. I think he said, not my type. I'll pass.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine though, like being like called their bluff and be like, yeah, pay me what Schwarzenegger is being paid. And they're like, okay. Can you imagine? He's probably like, what? $20 million is a lot of money back then.
That back then, yeah, that's like 50 or 60 mils a day.
Yeah, that's like Robert Downey Jr. money for, again, Avengers. It's like crazy. But they did that though because people are being offered $20 million. I
don't think he knew what to do when they said okay.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. I think that's a big thing to say no to after that. And then Rise of the Machines, the third one, did not do well. I think it would have been a lot better with Ridley Scott behind it.
And maybe he saw the script and said, "Wait a minute, this is garbage."
That could have been it too. They could have been like, not for me. Don't want that. Nope, not gonna do it. Yeah.
Trash is trash, no matter how good the director is.
No matter how much is polished, GR.
I mean, if you've got a bad script, you can only do so much to it.
It's true. Yeah, if it's a horrible script, then you just go, well, you think that Ridley Scott would have came in. Then again, but he did Gladiator 2, GR. He decided to go back and do Gladiator 2, but he wouldn't do Terminator.
But he did a great job on Gladiator 2. I liked it.
I liked it too. But you know what? That's a risk. It's a big risk. You had your favorite star in there, Pedro Pascal.
Pedro who?
Your favorite star, Pedro Pascal. He's working all the time.
Oh, Mr. Mustache.
Yeah. Look at his new project coming out, GR. Look at his new project. Him and Todd Haynes doing the gay romance. Denoche.
Yeah. I got some things to say about that later. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that. But the plan was to have Joaquin Phoenix in this before. They were getting all the way up to production. It was like a few days before shooting, and Joaquin Phoenix walked away. That's right. He walked.
Well, that's what he does.
Walked away.
That's what his fourth movie he's walked from.
I don't know. Yeah, he's walked for I think it's like 3. I mean, maybe 4. It's been a couple.
3, 4. Yeah.
It was 2 weeks. This is what it was. It was 2 weeks before actually starting production. He walked away. He said they had a conversation with the director. He was done. And this director was like, he was like broken. He was broken because he's like, I only have so many movies in me. They had spent all this pre-production on it. They were ready to do it. And then it just was just done. He called it a tragedy. And,
you know what was sad about that, Brian, is Joaquin is the one that drove to get that movie made.
That's right. He came to him with it.
And he got it all the way up. And 2 weeks before they're set, try that in English.
Yeah, right.
2 weeks before they're set to start shooting, he just walks away.
He's just gone. He calls it a day. He's like, I'm gone, guys. I'm gone. But this is about, if you guys don't know, they'll play 2 men that are in love who leave Los Angeles for Mexico, and the feature will be set in the 1930s. And Christine Vacan and Pamela Koloff's Killer Films is producing it too. It sounds interesting. $85 million was the last one they did that this production company made off that. I think I'm happy for the director himself to make this happen. But you think about how much money they probably lost in between, halting production, because 2 weeks out, you got locations booked, you got actors on hold, you got crew booked up, they're already building sets, you're already kind of, locking things down, being a wardrobe, getting things together, all of those things, right? And then what happens? You got people start getting rid of stuff, and they start canceling things, and you're breaking contracts, and you got to do it again. It's a big monumental loss for the production. That's a big thing to do, GR. Walk away like that, and especially when you started it. You're right. When you started, as we said back in the police days, Brian, Joaquin was a real Adam Henry. Yeah, I feel like they say he suffers from insecurity, and he also suffers from anxiety.
Stupidity.
Well, anxiety, you say, it's also not professional. I would say that too. It's not professional to walk away like that. And,
not at all.
After being in the business that long, and if you wanted to do it before, what changed? What changed? I don't know. You can't there's a lot of meetings that happen. There's a lot of in-betweens before you actually get to that phase. So I don't even understand how you get there. And then you go, well, by the way, I think I'm done. I think I can't do this now. That's pretty messed up. What do you do, GR?
Oh, nothing I can say on the air.
Yeah. I think your silence on there was golden. And Silent Hill is coming, guys. I don't know if you're excited about this. GR's definitely not. But Silent Hill is coming. The return to Silent Hill. Now, guys, right now, Christopher Gans returns to direct this franchise after helming the first Silent Hill movie that was released in 2006. 2006. It's a sequel.
Back in the dark ages.
It's a sequel, GR. Who would have thought they'd do a sequel like that far into the future?
Brian, it's the third sequel.
Like this is since 2006 though, GR. Sequels don't usually happen like that, like later. You know what I mean? Like they do, I guess, but not like that. Like a direct sequel. Usually it's some kind of reboot, revival where it's changed. This is a direct sequel released in 2006. It's called Silent Hill Revelation, directed by MJ Bassett. Okay, so the 2006 one, that's right, the 2012 one, that's right. Here is the third one, GR, and this is the third one. But it's the same director.
I learned to count back a few years ago, Brian.
I know, right? I didn't apparently. But he co-wrote The Return to Silent Hill, and they're expecting to really get in his faithful adaptation of the video game released back in 2001. Return to Silent Hill is going to be GR's next bucket list. Maybe not, guys. Oh, he's yawning during this one. He's like, no, don't want it at all. You still out there, King? GR, you don't want any bit of that? One little itty bitty teeny weeny bit of Silent Hill?
No, never.
Not gonna do it. We're gonna watch the trailer tonight.
I'd almost rather watch Bella Ramsey act. That's how bad I don't want to see it.
Oh boy, GR's giving me segues right now because The Last of Us has again a little bit more drama going behind it right now. Bella Ramsey is not here for criticism, or is she? Bella Ramsey came forward in an interview and suggests that critics play the video games instead of actually watching the season 3 because there's nothing I can do about it anyway. The show is out. There's nothing I can do to change or be altered. So I'm like, there's not really any point in reading or looking at anything that people are saying online. She's saying, but it doesn't affect the show. It doesn't affect how the show continues or anything else. Anyway, these are very separate things to me. So no, I just really don't engage. And I made a difficult decision to step away from the creative involvement of The Last of Us on HBO and with the work completed for season 2. Because again, a lot of hate happened. We talked about that. The film is, honestly, the people are going nuts about that too. They're loving it. And they're hating at the same time. A lot of hate, GR. So much hate. And they're hate against her. So what else do you say? She actually turned her social media off at one point too. And so I think that, Bella Ramsey just gets it. Like I can't really, this is actually the best thing you could say, I think. It's like, I get it. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to let it lie. Like what else can they do?
Well, it's not her fault they miscast her.
Yeah. Well,
she looks nothing like the character from the game.
But she's good. She's a good actor.
And your point?
Yeah, actually, her performance is great in the show.
He does a good job. She does a good job.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to say Pedro for a second. Freudian slip. He's thinking about Pedro.
No, that was a bet. I'm sorry. The people that played the game, and I just didn't enjoy the way it was done. Yeah. That's why I don't watch it.
I don't know. I think the cinematography is awesome in these in both seasons. I think the season 2, again, we talked about it in the show so many times. I feel like it was the writing was they jumped the gun too soon. They had the Pedro's death should have happened at the end of the season. I still think have that moment of them to get even closer. Have some more like zombie stuff. Just write some new stuff, and then introduce
Killing him, that's really what they should have done in Fantastic 3.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen, GR. He's not going anywhere. He's your Mr. What's going to happen? GR, when he pops up in Doomsday with no mustache? What's going to happen in your book?
I'd die of shock. If he shaves it off for that, Brian.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over and slap him for not doing it in the before Fantastic 3.
But will you be on board then?
No, because then he's doing it for the wrong reasons.
But then he'll look like Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, but he ruined that movie for me because he wasn't the character.
Yeah, I know. You were very upset about that.
Well, I had to laugh at the end of the movie when you said, look, he's got, they did the cartoon bit at the end from the comics.
He's all got the mustache.
And I said, yeah, but in the comics, he didn't.
You're like, not at all. But the comics were very different. What's up, John? What's up? chewing those Nero mints, or putting those Nero mints in your mouth. Thank you, John. Appreciate you, John. Giving up some love there. No, John's got those Nero mints. I told you probably that, GR. John comes and catches me live when I'm selling the Nero gum. And he bought the strawberry cake Nero mints. It's energy, focus, and cake. That's what it is, GR.
Okay.
Doesn't that entice you to buy it, GR?
In a word, Brian, no.
I'm gonna get you some Nero mints, GR. You can try them out.
Brian, I love you, bud, but pass.
We got strawberry. We got peppermint, spearmint, wintergreen. We got none of the cinnamon's out. I don't think they have it even in the back.
I'd try a strawberry one. That's about it.
Okay, the strawberry cake. That's the one that John got. That's good. That's what I said. Strawberry cake. It's energy, focus, GR, and cake. And focus in because that Fantastic Four movie never came that we could have had because Christopher Columbus, I love Christopher, the honey and lemon. I smell that stuff all day. I actually have one of my friends, Laura, GR knows Laura Broncala. She's been on the show.
Yeah.
She loves those. She goes, she worked for Nero for a while too, and she took a bunch of those tins. She's like, you know what? I'm working. They're hooking it up. And she's like, I use these all the time, the lemon and the honey. It's like, it just calms you down and focuses you. I don't know how, and I know that it has the L-theanine in. Enough of that, guys. I'm going to talk about it later. I'm talking about Fantastic Four. Chris Columbus, guys, was supposed to do Fantastic Four back in the 90s. He was talking about this. And then wanted to actually attach him for the 2005 one, the original one. And then all of a sudden they had a meeting and they fired him. They fired Chris Columbus.
Guy.
Well, the first one did pretty good, though. But he said it was a weird situation where he was called in, he had worked on a script, there were a lot of writers involved, and then they were about to make the movie. And when that happened, they were producing it, and I came in, I met the director, the producer, all these ideas were coming around, some of them conceptual, and all he says was this. He goes, I feel like conceptually the art should feel more like Jack Kirby, he said, who was the artist that actually was doing the silver age of Marvel. He goes, I feel like it should be more like the Jack Kirby universe. And after he left the meeting, he got a phone call driving home, and they're like, you're fired. So apparently, by wanting to make it more like the original Jack Kirby stuff, they were like, no, that's not the direction we're going. We're not going to have that. It's not going to feel that way. So they fired Chris Columbus. I don't know. I think it would have been better to go with that. Now, then again, they did a whole Jack Kirby one right now. It did not do that well. So maybe Sony or maybe Fox was right, GR?
Or he was.
Yeah, or he was.
You can say they did it the Kirby way, but did they? I mean, whoever the director is affects the movie so much.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, for him getting fired from that one back in the 90s, good for him.
Yeah. I mean, he maybe dodged a bullet. That first one made money. I just think he's a great director. Lemon and Hummer. In Pedro we trust, John says. Woo! In Pedro we trust. What's up, Diego?
Well, John's probably had 1 or 10 too many of those pills, Brian.
Oh, they're great. Peppy, what you got to say to John about that?
You know I love you.
There we go. Oh, Peppy loves John, apparently. There we go.
Shawang!
Well, we know Peppy drinks too much.
Oh, yeah, Peppy does drink too much. Peppy, you got to calm down. You got to calm down all the time, man.
Stop, son.
I mean, GR has a point here that I think is very true, Peppy. So you got to just take it for what it is, all right? Even Macho Man knows, right, Macho?
Oh, yeah!
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, maybe he dodged a bullet. Maybe he didn't. I don't know, GR. I think he's a great director. I love what he said about Home Alone, where he was like, we should not be making a Home Alone. He also said about Harry Potter, he's like, why? So I think that's funny that he's touching on all these old franchises and being like, there's no point for these. And he's like a pretty outspoken person, but he's a great director. Great director. Chris Columbus, guys. Sailed the ocean blue. He did not. He did not sail the ocean blue. But someone sailing.
It's not that, Chris?
Not that, Chris. Nope. That Irish coffee. That's what Pep Star has all the time. Peppy's always drinking that Irish coffee. I see it happen all the time. Like, Pep Star, you can't be drinking that, man. We're live.
I can see the little twinkle in
your
your eye.
Drinking it.
I'm not drinking that. I got straight up coffee. It's straight up coffee. No, there's nothing in there. No, not at all. Not at all, guys. Nope. But I gotta tell you this, like Chris Columbus may have not sailed across the ocean blue, but again, Ryan Gosling will sail across the sky of the Star Wars universe, guys. Through that universe, guys, because again, Star Wars is coming. Now, a lot of casting news about this. Flynn Gray, Matt Smith, we talked about before, he was cast. Mia Goth is cast. Aaron Pierre now is cast. Simon Berg, Jamel West, Daniel Ings, Amy Adams now officially signed on as well. Set to join Ryan Gosling in this last Starfighter picture. But again, guys, Sean Levy's doing this. This is going to take place after all of the movies. This is in the future, guys. Why I love this. Into the future. And honestly, I'm celebrating this right now. I'm going to do a celebration here. Add a sticker. Celebrating. If I'm celebrating for you, John, couldn't add. Why not? Can't add a sticker? What the heck? John, thank you for reaching level 3 fan club. I can't do a sticker for it, though. I don't know why TikTok is giving me a thing. It's giving me a thing. Let me view my campaign. Season 2. I'm setting it up. Maybe I have to do this first. All these things I gotta learn to set up, guys. I'm learning. I'm always learning. Again, this is not my jam. GR is better about this than I am, right, GR?
Right.
GR's like, what are you talking about? No idea. John, I'm gonna see if this works now. Let's see if I can have the. That's not letting me have the sticker. John, thank you so much. Appreciate you, John. But big cast for the last Starfighter. And I'm kind of excited to see where this goes because you got this massive cast. They're gonna start shooting. Where, guys? Where do you think it's shooting? GR?
London.
Yep. The very first picture here from their London set. Guys, I'm just going to give it one of these. I just don't think that we should be shooting in London like this. You know, I don't think we should be doing that. We've talked about, again, there's more, as we're talking about productions coming back to Los Angeles, we are still talking about productions leaving and going overseas. And you can see these are the productions that are coming here. Again, I have them up here. I think it's important to have these up here. I'm having a show tonight, too. If you guys come on, check out Cruise Control tonight. We'll be talking about that, too. More of the tax incentive stuff. But, you know, I got this up here for a reason. I love Star Wars. It is Disney again. So Disney is taking more of their productions overseas. Conversation has to happen.
We need some mousetraps by the border.
We do. We need some mousetraps. I like that, GR, to stop them from going overseas. Thank you, John. John. Atlanta, welcome back. Good to see you back again. Good to have you guys. You can't believe Marvel did that. I know. It was something I talked to about Chuck in that interview, too. And he's like, we got to stop it. He goes, he wants to do anything he can to bring production back. He said all options are on the table. I'm like, all options are on the table. Okay, we'll talk about it. Mousetraps. Yeah, I like the mousetraps, right? That's a good one, Killian. Give me those mousetraps and stop that. That's a good. We should start talking about that, GR. I like that. Use those mousetraps and stop Mickey Mouse from going overseas. I like that one. That's good. Ooh. I love that. That's a good analogy for that. But I want to see this. This Star Wars movie sounds good to me. It's got all the right workings. The cast is great. The director's great. It's going into the future, so it's its own world. It's beyond all the Rey, beyond all of the Last Jedi, all of that, beyond all of that, the Rise of Skywalker. So it's like years after the Rise of Skywalker, so it's uncharted territory, which I think is good. I think it's also mousetraps all day long.
Does that mean no Jar Jar Binks going to be in it?
No Jar Jar Binks. DIBS. Lisa, Jar Jar Binks. No Jar Jar Binks. Not at all. Is that what? Really? Is that a thing, Killian? In the UK, DEI is required for award qualification. Interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Interesting. But also, the thing is, though, too, their tax incentives are like 30%. So it's like 30% tax incentives. And when you look at that, this guy, GR's going to get that. I'll mute him fast. When you look at that, 30% tax incentives pretty freaking good. Now, if we can match something like that on the federal level, I think we can probably bring productions back. You know? Yeah, GR's Avon's calling GR. Is that Avon?
Well, yeah. I could definitely use some. You know,
I just think of my mom used to have Amway when I was younger. Everyone's like Avon, but Amway was a big deal too, right?
Oh God, yeah, their building down by the airport was humongous.
Yeah, was they having by the airport? Really?
Yeah,
Amway
they had
calling.
I had a buddy that his wife did that, and they made a fortune for a number of years.
It was pretty much a pyramid scam, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah,
It's exactly what it was.
my mom's into these essential oils thing too. I'm like, I feel like she's in another pyramid scam. I feel like she is. I'm like, Mom, you got so many oils. What are you doing? I don't know. Europe is rolling out the red carpet for American production. They are, Killian. They even said like they're excited about having. We talked about the other day. We talked last week. They're excited all these big celebrities are moving there too to start all these productions up. It's a big problem that somebody has to address, and hopefully I'll be shouting about it too if I get in there. I'll be all about it, guys. Stopping it. We gotta stop that over. That's why I brought up to Chuck too. I'm like, what are you gonna do about that? And, I'd love to talk to Sean about that too. What can we do about it? We gotta have these conversations. The people need to see it. Gotta make it happen. But Star Wars is doing it. Star Wars is not gonna stop doing it. It's not gonna happen. But I do know productions are coming here. Like this Berger, guys. This is interesting. Edward Berger, guys, you know who this is? But Colin Farrell is playing A Ballad of Small Town Player. Director Edward Berger's new follow-up. Guys, Edward Berger's great. I know a friend that does a bunch of his plays. He always is producing them and putting them overseas and stuff. But he's directing this now too. It's a trailer-ready, slowed-down version of a 50-year-old Andre True connection with more. Well, I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. It takes place in Las Vegas. And what happens in Las Vegas? Colin Farrell is apparently playing poker. The trailer came out. It's about his small-town gambling and like how it blows up out of proportion. The trailer looks actually really good. I love Colin Farrell. He's a fantastic actor, guys. Every time I see him, I'm like, yes, get it. A high-stakes gambler. And he's relishing his winning streak. He's doing so great until he leaps off a hotel roof. We have to find out how that actually happens and what goes on in between. I mean, I love him, Colin Farrell. I think that some of the stuff he does is fantastic. The Penguin was fantastic. At least his performance was.
Brian, the book for this, in case you didn't know, was set in Singapore, not in Vegas.
Oh, really? That's a big change, isn't it?
Well, it was all about Asian gambling. That's what the book was about.
Oh, Asian gambling. So yeah, that must have been they must have been costing a little bit more to go shoot over there. That's been what it is.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be in the 50s, and
yeah, it's definitely
Vegas
not.
in the 50s was almost non-existent.
But I'm intrigued to see. I mean, Colin Farrell's great. You watch the trailer. The trailer looks good. You should check the trailer if you didn't see it. Yeah. The trailer looks pretty good. But it has tradition for cheap production overseas. You're right about that, Killian. You're talking about the UK stuff. All the UK stuff is cheap overseas. People, and they're rolling the red carpet out for everybody. That's why I'm surprised this didn't go to Singapore, actually, GR. You think that they would have been like, oh, there's better tax incentives in Singapore than there are in Las Vegas. But Las Vegas doesn't have that much production.
The Chinese government isn't exactly pro-American right now, shall we say.
Yeah, definitely not. Chinese government is, always a battle. Let's just say that, GR. It's always a battle. But yeah, I tell you, these people
are we going to get airtime?
Yeah, that's true. What's also great though, GR, is when people actually give back though and help. We're trying a lot all the time. I'm trying to give back, help the union, and also the Toxic Avenger is trying to give back, guys. This is actually a great thing, I think. It's pretty cool. So the Toxic Avenger is coming out, guys. It's coming out right now, coming out this weekend. And as it comes out, they're saying, go see the Toxic Avenger. And if you do see it, right now, the production company is actually working with Undue Medical Debt to help out, give money back to people who can't pay their medical bills. Now, they had like $5 million of like stunt budget and also for marketing, advertising. And they took that. What's up, David Campbell? They actually took that money and they said, hey, we're going to throw that towards for this is an organization for Undue Medical Debt. We're throwing it towards there. But then for every, again, if it's making money in the theater, for every million, it's going to actually match that and give that back too, guys. So it's going to be giving so much money. This does well. A lot of people are going to actually have their medical debts paid. I think that's pretty cool. Have you seen have you seen Cardi B trail? Her trail? What kind of trail is going on? What's up? Good to have you guys here. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while, David Campbell. Welcome back. But yeah, the Toxic Avenger, guys, giving back and coming to theaters. Can't wait to see it. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
Well, it looks like he missed a few medical payments.
Yeah, because the whole thing is about that, GR, is like in the movie, he needs this massive surgery, this massive treatment, but his medical insurance won't cover it in the movie at where he works. Then he gets fired, and then he gets all sick. And then, that's a real film, The Toxic Avenger. Peter Dinklage comes out this weekend. Coming out, and they had it. They were shopping around. It doesn't go anywhere. They got picked up by Lionsgate, and it's got like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, 88% or something like that. It's doing really well. Last I checked,
it was 98%, but with the Rotten Tomatoes, people don't buy them.
Yeah, I think it dropped though a little bit though. GR, let me see. I'm gonna go check it out because I want to see where it's at.
That was a bad joke, Brian.
Oh, right. Womp womp. It's okay. So now the new reviews have came out today. And so with the quick reviews and also the audience reviews, it's gone down to an 83. Not bad. 83 and an 87 by the audience. All right, Killian, have a good time. Have a good lunch. What was that Denzel health insurance movie called? Ooh, Denzel health insurance movie.
Oh, the one where his son was in the hospital.
Yeah. I can't remember. We'll find out. I'll check it out right now. I can't for the life of me think about it. You see that he was talking about how he doesn't care if he wins any more awards or anything ever again. Was that John Q? I think it was John Q. I think it was John Q. Let me know if that was what it was at top of your head to Atlanta. Might have been John Q. Well, John Q, guys. But I gotta say the whole Toxic Avenger thing's pretty cool. I'm happy they're doing that, guys. But a lot of breaking news, GR. Let's do some hot takes. What do you think? You want to do it?
Yeah, I'll have them way out of order, but we'll do them with you.
No, it's fine. Hot takes. Everybody, now it's that time for those hot takes.
Brian, it was John Q.
It was John Q. I figured that was John Q. That's Denzel's got so many great movies that he brought out. So many great movies. I don't believe the critics ever since the Oscar voters don't even see all the non-films. That's also true. People get these, even for SAG, for SAG-AFTRA, they'll do like this nominating committee where they send out to all these different people, like the actual screeners. You can check them out. I'm like, who gets these? Because I never get these. It's supposed to be random, but people don't watch them too all the time. It's unfortunate. I would watch them.
They lie, Brian.
I would watch them, GR. It's time for those hot takes. Let's hit that 1 minute on the clock, GR, to find out who's got some great hot takes. This is kind of a good thing for Kickin' It because it's kind of a recap of everything we talked about today. You get some news really fast in 1 minute with GR and myself. All right, GR, are you ready for that wheel?
No, God, yes.
There it is. GR was surprised when I brought the wheel out the other day. I'm like, yep, the wheel is here. The wheel is here. Let's spin that wheel.
Can't escape this thing.
Nope. Here we go. The wheel is being spun. Oh.
Oh, you won, Brian. You get...
See? Not rigged, GR. When people tell me the wheel is rigged, I say, no, it's not. I say it's not rigged. It's not rigged. If it was rigged...
Don't believe him, folks.
If it was rigged, it would never hit me first. Or would it always hit me first? I don't know. Maybe I want to always go first, GR. Maybe I always want to go first. You don't believe that, do you?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Without further ado, I guess I'm going to go first, guys.
Hot takes in 3.
Atlanta says I believe GR.
2.
I need the music.
1.
I need the music.
I'll scoot the music.
There we go. Here we go. Hot takes.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
All right, everybody. So I got to say it right now. Ready or not, these are my hot takes. I want to see that second one. I had fun with the first one. Smart weaving is a talent. Babies. Yeah, babies. Every time I hear babies, I think about Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze. Love it so much. Ridley Scott turned down T3. Get to the chopper. What the hell, man? You should have been back. Arnold could have used you, man. He needed a director for that movie. He needed someone talented. I would have loved you doing that movie. Silent Hill. I don't care, guys. This is a Dilla-gaff for me, and I'll say that right now. I'll probably check it out, but whatever. Bella Ramsey, I'm going to tell you, Bella, don't hate the player, hate the game. They cast ya. I like Last of Us, but again, it could have been a better series the second season. Starfighter, give me more Star Wars. But guys, bring jobs back to Los Angeles and, of course, the United States. Todd Haynes, I'm happy a movie's being made, man. That's exciting. I'm happy you found someone to actually do this with you. And also, Edward Berger, I'll check it out. I love some Colin Farrell. He's fantastic. Columbus on that F4. Guys, I wish you would have done Fantastic Four. He's a fantastic director as well, been fun. And that Toxic Avenger, I can't wait to see this, guys. I love Dinklage, I love Avengers, and I love giving back to charity, guys. Happy to have you guys here. Thanks for being here. Woo! Look at myself this, GR. Give myself this.
Yeah. Well, you got control. I know. you got to have the balloons, the whole 9 yards.
Can I have it all? Cruise control.
You won't do it at night, folks.
What's up, Soma? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Soma? How you doing? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. No, it's not fair. It's like that's what Mike said too. It's like the host versus the guests. It doesn't really work, you know. It doesn't really work.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Maybe for episode 400. How about that? It'll be me and
no, because that's
doing it.
No. Sorry, episode 400 is Peppy.
Yeah, I know, but we can all do it. We can all do it.
Oh, how about this? Episode 400, you versus Peppy.
There we go. That could be fun. It'd be like, what's a one-on-one thing?
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe. I don't know if Pepstar will like that. He might get frustrated with me and try to snip at me too, you know, and go after me. I'm just saying. He might do it.
No comment.
Now you're whining. You, Peppy, whine.
Oh, boy.
Now I'm ignoring you.
Anyways, GR, watch out for him.
I've got steel now wrapped around my ankles, so when he bites, he loses teeth.
Oh, boy. He'll find a way. He always finds a way. Always finds a way. And Atlanta says, and Peppy, we
awesome
trust.
to see the chat so active tonight. How y'all doing?
You haven't met it. You haven't met him yet, Atlanta. Trust me.
Don't give me that look, Jonathan. Don't give me that look, Jonathan.
Jonathan's not here, Pepstar. What are you talking about? Anyways, I think Peppy's
overworked and underpaid. Y'all know what that's about.
Well,
that's why
I think his water bowl's got something besides water in it, Brian.
They definitely do. They definitely do.
The breaking news.
Yep, they do. GR. Anyways, I don't want to mess with Peppy though. Don't mess with him.
You don't want this smoke.
Nope, not at all. All right, GR. Let's make this happen, GR.
I will swipe the smile off your face.
Peppy, enough. It's GR's hot takes time, okay? Calm down, buddy. All right, GR. Without further ado, it's time for some hot takes. Hot takes, GR, in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes, GR. Let's get it. Wait, I wasn't ready for you. I'm sorry. I thought I was ready, and I clicked on the wrong thing. This is what I mean. I'm not used to this build. I'm not used to this build for hot takes. I tried. How about one more time? Hot takes. And exactly, I'm going to do. Wait, why are you not there now? I think your slides disappeared, GR.
I'm right here.
Oh, I found it. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, GR.
Oh, babies. I love Anna and Seth, but I want nothing to do with babies. Thank you. Been there, done that. Ready or Not 2, hard pass on that one. Silent Hill reboot number 3, another one? Good God. Bella Ramsey, she doesn't like critics. Oh, the poor baby. Tough shit. Pedro and a gay romance. You know, it may draw Joaquin Phoenix back in to be with him. Starfighter, great cast. Can't wait to see it. Ridley Scott, like I said, not his type of movie. That's why he passed on it. The gambling thing from Edward Berger, like I said, originally set in Asia, and it might have been better that way because Vegas was nothing in the 50s. Columbus, got fired from Fantastic 3. You guys say 4, but I don't. He's a lucky guy for that. And Toxic, this is the only good thing about Toxic Avenger. They're giving money back to people that need it.
Great hot takes,
Brian. We're done.
Great hot takes.
So great he didn't know I was done.
I knew that I would not.
You love getting the original music.
So good, I got you.
Woo!
So good.
You enjoy getting the original music. You get the original music on TikTok. We got that cover. It's not bad. The cover we found for over on YouTube. It's not bad. Great hot takes, everybody. Peppy for dog president. That's what John's saying. Oh, you're stroking his ego again. You're stroking his ego. You better watch out because he might start putting some Peppy ads out there too, all day, every day.
Please?
I cannot say please. I can't say.
He's
please,
getting
so.
woofed up.
Oh boy, getting woofed up. Oh boy. Okay, guys. Well, good to have you guys here. Peppy is already on social media. Yes, he is on social media. He's got his own he's got his own page too, actually, on Instagram. So, but I haven't really done. I have to manage it because he doesn't. His paws don't type that well, and I just don't have time. And he gets mad at me when I don't do it. He's like,
fix your internet.
Dude, it's on my internet. I told you it comes down to I have no time. Not at all.
Did you pick my shit up yet?
Okay,
damn
children,
it,
quit
Peppy.
fighting.
Anyways, watch out for Peppy. I'm not Peppy, you freaking look. Guys, great hot takes. Good to have you guys here. Hopefully you're doing great. We're a little bit longer. I want to talk about one more thing, guys.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. I gotta go to work eventually too. So we're gonna have a little moment in Comic Corner. Work, John. It's definitely work, but this is like fun work. You know what I mean? That's what this is. Peppy is kind of hood, isn't he? Peppy is kind of hood a little bit. Pepstar he does everything that he wants to do. He's always doing good. You're always doing good, right, Pepstar?
Do I look happy?
Okay. All right. So guys, so this is a big thing happening right now. Bob Iger is coming out. There's sources inside of Walt Disney Studios saying that Bob Iger is desperate to attract male viewers back again to Disney's brand as his power is waning. And many in the MCU are saying that the MCU and the Star Wars stuff is losing interest right now. And these insider rumors are going around that they're discussing how to bring back, all the different like Gen Z kids and the younger generation that actually want again to watch Marvel movies. And they're not always saying that, of course, they do like to see some women movies if they're empowered, but there's some of that stuff, the trajectory they went with the Marvel universe and with Star Wars has really made them mad and pushed them away from the brand. And they're looking at all the losses too. They're saying under 25 males demographic, that quadrant is better known as Gen Z males. They're saying they want to shift that back to them because they're saying right now that all these movies just have been just bombing that way. They want their $1 billion franchise back, their $1 billion empire. Can they make that happen? Can they bring that audience back? They're going to be pushing for that moving forward. And somebody even said that even Pedro Pascal can't save Marvel at this point, which again, we know how GR feels about that.
Brian, we talked about this on Wednesday. I know how they stop losing viewers.
How's that?
Quit killing off the leads.
Yep, that was a big deal. And they took away took away Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans. It really did change things. And then really, people got mad. The new phases in between just didn't do well at all. And I think that really is like, you look at the books and like, well, what are we going to do? What are we doing wrong? How do we fix this? How do we make this better? And I think they realize that, looking at the books. And I think they will try to change it. I don't know how they're going to change it. We'll find out with like Doomsday. And we'll find out with, of course, where they go with Secret Wars. We're going to find out with this new Star Wars movie like I was talking about too, GR. And also where the Star Wars goes, where all of Disney goes. Do you think they can turn it around, GR? Think there's a way they can make it come back around and make the mouse actually work out one more time?
Oh, they'll find a way. They'll bring the original stars back. I mean, if you're going to replace, when they went to replace Captain America, and we've talked about this before, they should have done it with the Bucky character versus the flying whatever
Falcon.
he was. That Falcon. Yeah, he was not Captain America. He's just a guy that borrowed the shield.
I know. I mean, that's the thing. Again, I know we talked about this. Like, I feel like we beat this into the ground, but I just feel like, again, it was the writing a lot too. And, and they could have made him full out Captain America maybe, but, Bucky was right there. Super Soldier, it kind of made sense. And also all your storyline, you built up the Winter Soldier and all that. It felt like a last minute switch to me too. Then the writing kept having it say, oh, well, I'm not Captain America, or people don't like me as Captain America, or, it was like it was in Brave New World. I'm like, we got to stop that. You want this guy?
In my opinion, it was trash.
Brave New World, the newest Captain America.
Yeah.
That
wasn't a Captain American movie. That was basically a Hulk and the President movie.
It really was. It was a Hulk movie. Yeah, John. It's a Hulk movie. It's definitely a Hulk movie. And I think that, if they can make it bro out again, I don't know if that's going to save it, but I just think it comes down to this. You just got to think about like making things not directed one way. Why don't we just make movies again that just have a great narrative, a great story, leave everything else out, have great characters, and let it be, as opposed to having to be like, well, it has to be, like they did this whole switch where it's like it has to be all female driven or all male driven. Why don't we just find that middle ground, just make a good movie. Just make a good movie and leave everything else out. Why not? Like you do that. What's up, Burby? Burby. Yeah, I'm a saying, right, Pep Star? You do
I
that.
wasn't aware that you were an expert on this subject. Please, enlighten me. Please, continue. Yeah.
Okay, Pep Star. Yeah, okay, Peppy. All right. Peppy's giving me some crap, as always. No, I'm going to say that we could do something different. We do something different like we used to do. Do some old school time stuff, GR. Old school stuff. Then I can maybe bring Marvel back around.
You mean like original, maybe?
Like original. Original goes a long way. But, it's just like, when you're driving any kind of narrative that's behind the scenes, I think it's going to actually like affect the storyline because now you're always thinking about it. You're thinking about it. Does this fit that narrative? Does that fit that narrative? Let's just find a way just to tell a story. Again, point A, B, C, get the climax in there, get the turning events and get that starting spark. It could be like, we've had all these old narrative types like the hero's journey. Just follow one of those and start doing that again and looking at actual writing structure and leaving everything else out of it. We could do that. We can make it turn around. Also, GR, do you think that the Gen Z even cares about the Marvel universe anymore? Because I feel like Gen Z is not in that universe. I know John's like, not Gen Z. But do you think that Gen Z even cares about this? I feel like it's more a millennial thing and also maybe a baby boomer generation. More than Gen Z.
I think Gen Z's got an attention span of about a minute and a half.
It's that's where the TikTok universe, it's like that's a big thing. It's about like getting things now. And the movie theater's doing bad too. So maybe that's true because people aren't going to the movies. They're not sitting down and watching popcorn and eating all that. They're not going to watch a 2-hour movie. So that might be a good point.
We go to the movies and back in the day, I remember we'd go to a theater for a big opening and it would be crowded as hell.
All the time.
And now it doesn't work that way anymore.
That's why I was shocked. Naked Gun was pretty packed.
COVID killed a lot of the movie going.
Yeah. Well, COVID, that took a lot of that really just it destroyed the movie industry, destroyed it. People really didn't go back after that. And I would also put, not to get like into that world, but I would also say like, look at Jonathan's perspective too. He's worried about like people going into theaters and bringing like weapons in there. You know what I mean? So people worry about that too. People have done that. I'm not scared about that, but people are nervous about that too. And so that's also something I think that has caused people to be hesitant when you can watch it at home.
Yeah. And you don't have to dodge flying chickens or anything.
There's also that. There's no flying chickens. Their feelings get hurt easily. Yes, about Gen X or Gen Z. There's no flying chickens, no popcorn flying at you, no singing. You just get to watch it at home and enjoy the movie for what it is.
Oh, please, no singing. Oh,
yeah, GR doesn't want to go see singing. Come on, GR, go see some singing. Ha, 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 ha.
I'm glad you have a day job so much.
So you roll.
All right, Peppy. All right. I'm going to come after you, man.
Back off me, son.
I'm going to come after you. Anyways. Yeah, I have a change. I mean, I have this job. I have a day job. I have a lot of
The
jobs.
Punch Papa.
You know, GR. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, Peppy, I'm parched. That's why I drink.
You know what that is, GR?
That's the power of love.
That's what that is.
Our love, baby.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, but it's also, you know. It's
Oh, yeah.
all right, guys. One more
That's
thing I
it.
want to talk about. Right? One more thing I want to talk about before we move on. Actually, before we get out of here, too, is I want to talk about, man, more Rocky coming. Let's talk about that. Feature story of the day. So, guys, Anthony Ippolito is set to star in the I Play Rocky movie. I Play Rocky, with Peter Farrelly directing for Amazon MGM Studios. And this film will be released in theaters, coming to theaters. That's a big thing. I think it's funny. They're actually announcing that these days. They're like, well, this is coming to theaters, so you guys know. Before, back in the day, it was like, of course it's coming to theaters. Now we have to emphasize that in all of our articles about this too. I'm like, it's crazy to me, but this is going to be where he'll be playing a young Sly Stallone in the film, which follows the actor before he became a megastar. And guys, this is actually kind of cool because the belief is right now, it's this unshakable belief they're saying that he wasn't just meant to write Rocky, but he was meant to be Rocky Balboa. He was told no at every turn, and Stallone puts everything on the line, even himself, holding on that line to play that lead against an unseemingly impossible odds. The result is ultimately what it is, guys. The underdog wins, the story is told, and it is the ultimate underdog story where Stallone gets to play that character and again, be Rocky, sell his script, and become the big, again, movie star that he was meant to be. It's crazy. I think it's a great kind of coming of age story about someone that actually went through everything to get where he is. You're getting a kind of a Rocky reboot kind of in a way because you have somebody playing Stallone, but playing Rocky. So, and this kid kind of looks like Stallone quite a bit too, GR. I kind of see the Stallone-ness of him. You don't see the Stallone-ness in him?
He's going to need to spend about 6 months in a gym pushing some weight to look like Stallone.
Well, there is that, but I mean, like facial, like his face looks like Stallone.
Okay, he can a little bit, but
yeah,
not physically at all.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of looks like look at it. I mean, come on, like got a little Sly in him.
In the face, but in the body, he looks more Chalamet.
Yeah, he does look very scrawny. But you know what? They can. That's called that the Marvel muscles right there. You know, they start getting him on that regiment, and they get him going, get him moving.
We'll see.
Adrian, is he gonna talk like Sly in this? I mean, that's the thing too. It's kind of hard to be like,
yo, Adrian.
I mean, like it's kind of hard to like put up a persona of Stallone on there too. What's up, Cody? You know, you think he's gonna be there's a fine line within caricature and also being Stallone too, GR. It's a fine line, and you think he could probably go too far, couldn't he?
I think if he spends some time when are they going to start shooting? Does he have the time to bulk up?
Yeah, they just announced this. He's got time. They haven't announced any shooting dates, anything like that yet. So he's got time.
Then he gets his ass into a gym and does some work, serious work.
What do you think about? You think they're going to cover the dog story, GR? Because you know there's a whole thing where he had to sell his dog off and get it back just to get the script, just to get the money for like the production. Think they're going to actually cover that?
Oh hell, you know they're going to. I mean, that is such a heartwarming part of the whole story.
I don't think we've ever seen like for a biopic something like this though, right? It's a kind of a cool biopic.
Yeah, well, and it's a biopic. Oh God, just what we need another one.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's a biopic.
But that part of the story where he was literally living in his car and sold his dog so he could eat.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just so he could get by. And then he got his dog back though.
Well, that's a beautiful part. He actually went and found the guy that bought it and bought the dog back.
Yeah. I don't know if Pepe would have liked that.
Point well made.
Yeah, I don't think he would have liked that. Right. Well, that's a hard thing to do.
It'd be a bitch to sell my dog. I mean, I can't imagine doing that.
Yeah. I feel like this is where you and Pepstar would agree.
Whoop, there it is.
Like, I mean, I would never. I mean, I can't. I mean, but you have to eat. You have to survive. And he had his passion. He let it happen, but he went back and got his dog and fought for his dog and was able to get him back. Good for him.
And spent 5 times as much to get the dog back than what he got for it.
That guy really came after him, didn't he? He's like, "You're gonna spend some money now, aren't you? You're gonna give me that money," because he knew who he was at that point. He's like, "You know what? You're going to pay me back for this, or you're not getting your dog." It's kind of extortion in a lot of ways, but I guess, he knew Stallone had money.
Well,
So
from what I understand is Stallone just went in and says, "I want my dog back. Will you take this much?" And the guy said, "Hell yes."
Yeah. Well, yeah. Pepe would be
Take
like,
my money.
so he could actually save and be there with them. I'm excited about this year. It's kind of a biopic, though. I think it's a cool biopic. It's a fun biopic. I was gonna ask you about tonight quickly before we go offline too. What do you think, GR? So I sent the breakdown out. So there's the Knight Rider story, right? There's also, like, I know Jordan would like it. They're talking about doing year 1 of Star Trek with, again, the original cast over again. It's gonna continue off of Strange New Worlds. So I was thinking about doing that instead of as a story. What do you think?
Well, as a Trekkie from God knows, I remember when it first came on the air.
Yeah.
Ouch. I hate to admit that, but there you go. I would love that.
Maybe I'm going to ask Brandon if he's a Trekkie at all, if he likes that at all, because Jordan would love talking about that, I think, more, right?
Yeah.
Spend some time in that. And I got it built in, but I can swap it. I'm going to be out earlier today, so I can do some stuff still. I'm going to ask him. So I just want to ask you while we're here. So I might put them both in there. We can always play, like, who wants to do what, and go from there.
I love it. The Trek stories. I mean, it's just something I can't pass up.
Okay, maybe we'll swap it out. Maybe we'll do some Star Trek tonight. We'll see. And John, come check us out on YouTube tonight, man. If you found us on that Cruise Control show on YouTube, come check us out there live. We have a crazy time over there. Pep Star will be there. I don't know if Pepe will be that talkative tonight. I told him that maybe he should be. We're waiting to find out. But I'm happy to have you guys here as always.
Thanks for joining us.
Always happy to have you guys here.
I can't do the right way to do that, Brian. Whatever.
Come check us out tonight, John, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be live on the U to the Tubes, and come check us out. You'll actually have a good time, I bet. If you want to see me do even more live streaming, we'll be live over there at the full blown Cruise Control show. This is our side saddle story. So good to have you here, GR. Good to have you guys all here. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend.
Yay!
Enjoy your weekend. Catch you tonight at 6 p.m. Until then, see ya.